which these have to be fed. They can't, we can't add a ton of chicken manure or something. We have to enrich these raised bed, as does anybody else that's growing in a raised bed. You can't empty them every year and restock them. You have to create your ways of doing it.
Okay. And I really like this because there's not a lot of digging. You're leaving that up to the worms. You don't have to turn and turn and turn.
Yeah, no. And then when spring comes, we still can add some pelletized chicken manure that isn't smelly, but just really nutritious for a raised bed.
Okay. Anything else we should be keeping our eye on?
Well, basically I kind of cleaned it all out. I still have some garlic and onions going back here, so those will start popping up, which is kind of nice, and then they'll go dormant. But they are also going to feed off of this because there's bone meal down in there, and now they get the enrichment of this. The other nice part of this is you can't really buy little bags of alfalfa anymore. But the roses love it. So if a person has roses, this is a banner product, and especially when people have lots of roses, this is a great food source.
2 for 1.
And yeah, and there's tons of nitrogen in this.
All right. Our thanks to Teresa and all of our OSU Master Gardeners for helping us all season long. They'll be back one more time on Friday. Of course, if you want to get a hold of your Master Gardeners in your community at any time, you can find them there on the numbers on your screen. Welcome back. We are out in the garden today. We have Sherry Morgan joining us, one of our OSU Master Gardeners, also the chair of the Winter Dreams
Summer Garden Symposium.
This is an event you guys hold every year, and I like the Winter Dreams part because that is like the key to what has to happen this season that we're going into.
People are planning what they're going to do for their next year right now, and we have lots of classes that we're offering that will really help people do some really good planning for their garden. Especially we're focusing on soil this year. Okay. I thought I might bring a little handful of soil, but I decided I didn't want to get my hands dirty. So we've got a keynote speaker on soil. Unfortunately, that class is already full. These classes are filling up.
Okay, so we want to register as soon as possible.
As soon as possible, because to get the ones you want. But we do have other classes on soil, including Kristen Olson, who's written this wonderful book called The Soil Will Save Us. And she's a journalist from Portland. She's coming down, and she's going to talk about all the research she's done with various organic farmers around the country and in other places in the world who are learning how to build topsoil that sequesters carbon and holds on to water.
Oh, wow.
So really cool stuff. Very interesting. I'm really excited about her.
So some of our presenters are OSU Master Gardeners.
Some of them.
And some of them are field experts in their fields from all over.
From all over the place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have professors coming down from OSU. We have other like Master Gardener coordinator type people coming to talk about orchards and growing berries and other things that they're expert in. And then we have a lot of people just coming to talk about things that they're interested in. For instance, Marjorie Neal, who is a wonderful instructor, is talking about how to get a lot of harvest out of a small space. So like your raised beds here, you can get a big harvest from a small space. So Marjorie is going to talk about that. We've got Chris Hardy coming. He's going to talk about how to save seeds. So if you grow things like these winter squash here, you can save the seeds and plant them again next year if you do it right, if you keep them dry, if you keep them cool and dark. You know, sort of process them and save them the right way. You can just plant the ones you love. If you love this beautiful carnival squash here, you can plant those again next year.
Well, and it sounds like we have classes at this event for people in all experience levels of
Absolutely.
gardening, who are new to gardening, who have been doing it for a long time.
We have Gardening 101 for people just starting out. And we also have classes that professionals can take, and they can get continuing education hours for taking these classes. So we'd love to have more professionals. We've had several already register.
So Sherry, we want to sign up as soon as possible. This
Absolutely.
is coming up next weekend. Tell me when.
Next weekend, Saturday, November 5th. It's all day from 9 in the morning. Actually, people should get there a little early to register to 4:30 in the afternoon. whole day's worth of classes, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. Lunch is free. Parking in downtown Medford is free on Saturdays. So higher education building right down near the RCC library and the community library downtown on Bartlett Street.
All right, our thanks to Sherry and our OSU Master Gardeners for helping us all season long. Of course, if you want to get a hold of your Master Gardeners in your town, you can connect with them there on the numbers on your screen.